Dwee the backup engine. Springtime had been beautiful on the island of New Florida, and the trains were doing their jobs on the main line with passengers, freight, and artwork products. Passenger trains like Amtrak can be really useful every day because they take people on long distances across North America to 9 cities in Canada and others in the United States. That is because they are really useful and can do the job no one else can do the most. The countryside is beautiful too because women trains and men trains do their jobs with their products on board as they cruise along the line. Jackie the Smart Engine was carrying a freight train with 73 freight cars. It was a lot of weight, but she still carried on. 73 freight cars was a lot, but Jackie carried on cheerfully down the tracks. The train clattered behind her as she steamed along the line. She puffed along with all of her weight. "This is the best job I've had," Jackie said to herself, and she steamed down the line. She was hoping there wouldn't be danger ahead, and she was pleased. "Women train at your service!" But then there were rocks on the track. Then there was trouble. Before the workmen could move them off the tracks, Jackie was fast approaching. Jackie, there's rocks on the tracks! Her driver slammed on the emergency brakes. Then, the inappropriate happened. She hit the rocks with a big thunk and she tipped over. And then she crashed right into a shopping mall! And sparks flew from her wheels, and then it ignited a fire and rocks fell. It's raining rocks! Yelled Jackie's operator. Let's get out of here! When Camille and Nicole saw what had happened, they were surprised. The rest of the rail cars had stayed on the tracks, but Jackie had flipped onto her side, covered in red paint. I'm stuck in this building, she said. Camille and Nicole buffered up to Jackie, and they pulled with all of their might. The rail cars were heavy, and they pulled Jackie back onto the rails. Thank you, puffed Jackie. I'm glad you're safe again, puffed Camille. Takes a lot for a woman train to stop, puffed Nicole. Kirsten pulled up, and she steamed off. We don't have any more spare parts for you, Jackie, Kirsten said. I'm gonna have to work with Dwee today. Later that day, Mr. Piester arrived at the repair works. There aren't any spare parts for Jackie, said Mr. Piester, so you're going to have to work with Kirsten today. Sounds like a plan, sir, puffed Dwee. Before long, Kirsten buffered up to her freight cars, and Dwee shunted her freight cars over to Kirsten, and they steamed out of the yard. It was a lot by a double draft, but the engines carried on. We don't want to carry a train this long, laughed the troublesome trucks. And the pair went down the mountain. We're speeding along, puffed Dwee. I'm sure we can make it to our destination on time. And she was feeling pleased with herself. Then they came towards a crossing. When Dwee's wheels came into the electrical circuit, her leading wheel touched the motion detector, and then the crossing arms began to come down. And the two engines made their way. It's important to be a woman engine, puffed Dwee. That's why I'm really useful. The train had to stop at a signal. Then the California Zephyr came into view. Make way for the California Zephyr, puffed Dwee, and it zoomed by with its passengers. The signal changed to green and the train steamed off. We don't have any more parts for Jackie yet, puffed Kirsten. I don't know about that, puffed Jaden. Mr. Cakester has to buy some more at the store because it's all gone! Yelled hollered Dwee. That's why it's not really useful! That's why a yellow engine like me is the best! Not if I can help it, Kirsten said. Jackie has to stay in good shape. I bet you're right, puffed Jaden. Jaden's right, puffed Dwee. Jackie has to get repaired soon. And they steamed down the mountain. The next day, Jackie was repaired and ready for service. Thank you for subbing for me, puffed Jackie. You're welcome, Jackie, puffed Dwee. Although you were the best train ever, Kirsten said, you are really useful again.